Namaste student. We have already studied about in the drainage the river Indus, and it is the Himalayan river. Now the next important river, and this river it is the Ganga river system, and this Ganga river it start from the Himalayan. As it start from the Himalayan, there it start from the Gangotri glacier. The Gangotri glacier there, and there it is known with the other names, and the name is Bhagirathi and Alaknanda. These two rivers it joined at Devprayag, and Devprayag it is in Uttarakhand. The river Ganga at Haridwar, it emerges from the mountains onto the plains. This river, now you have to see it in the map. The river Ganga, this river Ganga is the head stream here, the Alaknanda and the Bhagirathi, and both it is joined at the place is it is Devprayag. So you can easily understand with this map the river Ganga. But this river Ganga, it's the main river. The other rivers also join to the river Ganga, and these are the known as the tributaries. As the main river of Ganga tributary is Yamuna, the Ghaggar and the Gandak. These are the tributaries of river Ganga. Some three other rivers which start from the peninsular area, it's also the river joined with the Ganga, as river Chambal, Betwa and the river Son. These also joined with the river Ganga, and this river Ganga it forms a drainage pattern. This drainage pattern is known as the Dendritic drainage pattern, which looks like the branches of the trees. As it looks like the branches of the trees, it is called the Dendritic drainage pattern. The river Ganga, it's lastly it's joined with the Bay of Bengal, and the river Ganga it's also enter in the Bangladesh, where it's named with the others. So you have to see the pic of the Devprayag. This Devprayag, here the river Alaknanda and the river Alaknanda and river Bhagirathi, both its joints, and then after it's known as the river Ganga. And this place it is called the Devprayag. When not only this place but the whole place, this place it is due to this the place joining place it is named as the famous for the pilgrimage center. The people they treat as a holy river and come and take bath also, and it is named as the Devprayag. The Ganga is joined by many tributaries, and which tributaries they are? They are the river Yamuna, Ghaggar, Gandak and the Kosi. The river Yamuna, it is the important river which is start from the glacier of Himalayan, and this is known as the Yamunotri. The river Yamuna which start the place it is known as the Yamunotri, and the river Ganga its flow wherever its flow parallel to the river Ganga at the right bank tributaries meet at the Ganga at Allahabad. Which rivers joined at Allahabad with the Ganga? River Yamuna and river Saraswati. And it is the famous, as presently also it is called the Prayagraj. The river Ghaggar and the tributaries of other river of Ganga as the Gandak, Kosi, it rises in the Nepal Himalaya. They are the rivers which flood parts of the northern plain every year. In every year, these northern plain receives the more water from the rivers which comes from the Nepal. If the Nepal receives heavy rainfall, it causes the flood, so causing the widespread damage to life and property. Whereas they also not only destroy, they enrich the soil for the agriculture use, and it is very beneficial for the agriculture purpose. The main tributaries which come from the peninsular, which rivers they are? The river Chambal, Betwa and the river Son. Already I have shown you in the map, and it is about the river Ganga and its tributary. These rivers from semi-arid areas have the shorter course and do not carry much water in them. So how they ultimately join the Ganga? They join the Ganga as in the shorter course. The Namami Gange, the program, is an integrated conservation mission approved as a flagship program by the Union government in June 2014 to accomplish the twin objectives of the effective amendment of pollutions, conservation and reservations of the national river Ganga. And why it is? Because this river, it is now highly polluted. If the river will pollute, we have to face lot of pollutions for our day-to-day life. The northernmost point of the Ganga delta, it is joined with the river Brahmaputra, and finally it's joined in the Bay of Bengal. Before this, the river Ganga joined with the Bay of Bengal. It meet with the river Brahmaputra, and there it is before when it enter in the West Bengal. Hello.
जी नमस्ते मैडम।
हेलो।
जी नमस्ते मैडम, आवाज जा रही है?
हेलो।
जी हाँ, आवाज जा रही है? आवाज
हाँ हाँ आ रही है, आ रही।
जी नमस्ते। नमस्ते मैडम।
नमस्ते।
मैं दीक्षा के पिताजी बोल रहा हूँ।
हाँ बोलिए।
दीक्षा नाम की जी 10th C में पढ़ती थी, जिसका